Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Nihilo podcast. I have a special guest today, and I'll let him introduce himself after the song ends, but we're just gonna be vibing to the song. The song's a little off every time. I always forget to
We in here, though. We in here, man.
saying BR, we in the building, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tuned in with BR.
Cool. Well, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves, and hold on, this should be this one. And you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Man, from the 803 to your side to my side, we slide, man. We here with Don Carti, man. You already know what the fuck going on, man. Big BR shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? You with Leek Filmz, big BR.
Go, nigga.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you guys reaching out through Instagram. That's really cool. I did get a chance to check out a little bit of your music, but also I guess like I would just want to talk about a little bit of how like you even decided to even become an artist.
Man, what really started it, shout out to my cousin GMF Lonnie. Like, he started it before me. He would always go to the studio like during the weekend and stuff like that. So I just kept going with him. And so eventually, like, I started liking it. So one day I tried it and I just ran with it from there. So he really encouraged me really to, you feel me, like, to go and really chase my dream of being an artist. You feel me?
And you started doing video, you mentioned, but what got you even into that? I guess who started doing art first? Like, was it you or?
Yeah, because I had picked up the camera before he started rapping.
Okay.
And like what inspired me, I'll say my cousin, Carti Filmz, like he got into it because he was doing like just taking pictures first.
Okay.
And I just wanted to go the video route. And then he got on the video route and he just, gave me a lot of game.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, that's really cool because like I think often like I don't know, I had to figure out like a bunch of stuff by myself. I didn't have anyone really like telling me how to like, oh, this is how you do music or this is how you do video. But it sounds nice that like you guys had other people teaching you guys to some extent what to do.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever think about like how that could be like an advantage for you guys or anything like that?
Well, I mean, like, advantage, like, for me, like, talking about, like, us working together or something?
No, like, I guess, like, the people that kind of taught you guys how to, like, do what you do.
I mean, yeah, like, I said, it's like an advantage. Like, me being around him, he was always in the studio. Like, my cousin, he was always in there, so, you either gonna just sit there and just soak up everything, or you just gonna, feel me, learn and do other stuff, like, feel me, in the studio. But
do you remember like the first time you were in the studio?
I remember the first time he recording. I don't remember like the exact first time he going in the studio, but like I remember my first time ever recording. That shit was crazy. We wasn't like crazy on no like good shit. It was like crazy on some funny shit. Like, it was embarrassing, bro. Like, that shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like,
Man. Feel me? Like, I went in that home, feel me? I went in there. I was like, I'm going to try this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because this is my very first song. So, like, all my homeboys in there, man. Shout out to Hop, feel me? He got the session really for us. So, we went in there, and I got the stuttering and shit. Like,
dang.
Forgetting what the fuck I'm about to say. And it's, like, right in front of my face. I got it written. I'm saying other shit that's not even, like, in my notes. I'm just saying other shit. So, like, everybody started, like, laughing on some shit. So,
damn.
it's like, damn, I done spent my last for that session, too. Like, my homeboy got it booked, but I spent my money. So, I'm like, damn, these boys in here laughing. I done spent my last and shit. Like, I don't need to be doing this no more. Like, this shit is bad. Like, this shit is bad. So, I took it as motivation that night, but at the same time, yeah, that shit hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
Yeah,
no, I remember when I used to rap like a while back. I did like my first contest, bruh.
Yeah.
I like started over my words in front of a bunch of people, and ever since then,
it's different.
I was like,
It's different when you in front of people. Like, it's hard. Like, when the cameras or whenever it's like somebody looking at you, if you really ain't like when you starting off, you human. Like, ain't nobody just, you feel me?
Yeah.
Always prepared, but I mean, you gotta try your best to always be. But what I learned from that day forth is, you feel me, take that laughing as motivation. I guarantee they ain't laughing no more. So,
did you ever write a song about that or nah?
Nah, I mean, it kind of really like self-explanatory. They really can see. Like, sometimes you don't really gotta explain it. They can really just see. Like, oh shit, he on that shit now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, from your actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah. Do you remember your first music video?
Yeah, shout out to Dre from BR, you know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. And he like it was off the iPhone too. Very first video off the iPhone with Dre.
That's cool. So is the music scene pretty big in Carolina? Like I don't remember if you guys are north or south.
South.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
You-
But,
I was about to say, you say it's like the music scene big?
Yeah. Like, or is it like normal for like people to like want to be like artists? and stuff? Yeah.
It's a lot of talent out there, man. It's a lot of talent out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
live
it's a lot. It's a lot of artists out there. I just feel like we just need like just that one person to do
Yeah.
it, really. Cause like we ain't really had no mainstream artists that like the whole world know. You feel me? Like you got like certain states that one person pop it off and then everybody else start.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't knocking nobody saying that nobody can't rap, but it's just that nobody have reached that.
Yeah, I
mainstream.
think San Diego to some extent is kind of like not the same, but like we don't have that like person that has like popped consistently. So like I think it's a little more difficult. And I think a lot of people in LA have like the system down.
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
it's a support system. Like,
Yeah.
if everybody just keep screaming one name or just support everybody with the same energy, the shit'll be a whole lot easier. But the main focus of everybody be on, like, I just noticed, like, if you outworking somebody, feel me, they ain't gonna really push you on some shit. Like, they gonna be like, let's see how far he gonna go with it. Like, instead of like pushing you, cause while you pushing them, your blessing could be coming too. Like, you feel me? Like, while you helping somebody, that's the point. Everybody want to be the face of something, where everybody got to play a role. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all about your role playing with this shit. So,
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the things I've learned of just like having a business, like the people that end up supporting you the most are people you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part. And that's
That's
what
a
I
fact.
don't understand sometimes, man. Like it's like, bro, you know me, like you know how hard I've been working and like
you still
What's up?
they
Like, what's
still
up?
don't want to push
Yeah.
that. It's strange. That stuff like that is kind of strange, bro. Cause like, it's plenty of people I done met, and it's like they treat me way better than, feel me, like people back at home put me in like better positions. Like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
I know this person that can help you do this and that the third. Whole time people back at home like they gatekeep you on some shit. You feel me? Like you gotta fight extra hard just to get where you want to be. But like strangers to put you on.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That reminded me of like, I used to be like a Bible major like a long time ago, but even Jesus wasn't loved in his town.
Yeah,
He was like,
just
prophets
talking
aren't
about
loved
that,
in their
bro.
town, so
Me-
you gotta move out.
me and bro was just talking about that this week. Like that Jesus had to leave his own city. So if Jesus had to leave his own city, man, you gotta leave, bro. So that's why we out here.
Yeah.
We had to leave, and like for me to leave, like a lot of people back at home that like they be like, oh, bro, I knew you was gonna do this, bro. Like I'm proud of you and all that. So it's like, dang, I was doing the same stuff back at home, but I had to move.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good. It's good in a way. But I mean, it's a way however you take it. You probably be homesick or whatnot. But
Yeah.
I ain't homesick.
Did you have like I don't know, I guess a lot of like support from home and stuff?
Hell nah.
And like, no? So it's just like,
Hell.
nah, you just gotta
I'ma
move on
keep-
to the next thing.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, if anybody said it was, they lying, bro. So I'm gonna tell the truth, bro. I ain't been getting no numbers like how I was getting, like I'm getting now.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. It's like 10 views, and 5 of those was mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, feel me, give myself some motivation. I ain't been getting like no love like that. I
Yeah.
had to leave.
Yeah. So why'd you guys pick San Diego over like LA?
Well, like my cousin, he was already out here before me, and he just like kept getting on me, kept texting me, calling me, like, Leek, come out here, San Diego, you feel me?
Yeah.
You can take off. Like, I know you're doing your thing out there in the city. Come out here, you gonna network with more people.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just had to take that risk, and I took it.
Yeah, man. That's where we grow the most, is taking those risks, even though we know we should. We don't do it.
It is about that.
You know?
It's about fear. People be thinking that. I feel like sometimes people can think too much of themselves, and you can belittle yourself. Really, your mind be your whole enemy.
Yep.
Like you can be like, "Dang, I want to take this risk, but I might lose this by taking it." But you ain't gonna never find out if you don't take that risk. But even if you do like fall, feel me, and you taking a risk, you learn what not to do while taking that risk. So you got a whole nother chance to do something else. Like, oh, I know not to do this, so I can do this next time when you go.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's,
I have like a random question. Like, how was it for like high school for you guys? Like, how was that?
That shit
Like,
was bug. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit was fun though.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was fun.
Good times.
Real good time. Shout out Crestwood High School,
Yeah,
man.
Crestwood, you feel me?
I'm class 2017. But yeah, shout out everybody, man, that went to Crestwood and going to Crestwood now. It's home
do you
team.
guys think you'll go to a reunion or not?
Yeah.
We were talking about that too.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, we'll go back. And we went to high school with John Morant too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went to high school. Shout out that boy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first music video you guys shot together, or
Yep.
so what
Freestyle.
was that
Freestyle.
like? Freestyle?
That shit was
great.
Hey, whatever you looking at this right now, go type it in. See, like my
Yeah.
name was different back then.
Okay.
I had like D2N space. Feel me? I had like where the name.
How
where
many
I had
names have you been through as an artist? I know sometimes you end up going through like 3 or 4.
Two.
Two?
Really just two, cause like how I had it named, like
Yeah.
where I had the O and the A, I had a 2 and a 3.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
That's
everybody-
funny. I used to have like a 3 for instead of an E on mine. I think that was like my first one. So
Yeah, so but
Yeah.
what I did, I just said, man, I ain't on that childish stuff no more. Take that out and just spell it so nobody won't have to like.
how do you spell that shit?
D2.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody finna do that.
Yeah, I think
Nobody-
maybe mostly producers can get away with
Yeah,
that.
they can get away
but
with that.
artists, not so much.
Yeah, like so that's why I was like, man, let me just put the regular name, bro. They like it.
Yeah. So why'd you choose your name?
Don Carti, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like one day, like I just was like thinking, I'm like, man, I can't have no corny name, cause everybody back at home, like in the country, they call me 2-3. So I was like, I would go with 2-3, but I don't know. I just I didn't want to go with it. So I was like, I need to come with something like nice but fancy but smooth. So I was sitting in my room,
Sounds
bro.
like a drink.
Yeah, I was just on some, I don't know, bro. Like I can't really explain it, but I was like, Don Carti. And I changed my name on Facebook, right? That was I was on Facebook a lot, and I changed my name to it. So I just kept looking at it for a couple of days, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. This is a go. So I ain't changing no more. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about yours?
I had 2 names too.
Okay.
Well, I actually had 3 shit. Yeah, because when I first started doing film, it was Cash Club Productions. Yeah.
We was in high school.
That's when I was in high school, you feel me?
That's it. I like that.
And I used to do like live interviews in
the
school.
class.
Yeah, in the class,
let's
in
go.
the hallway, all that.
See, we got one on YouTube right
Yeah.
now. It's old, bro. Like we doing a live interview while the teacher is teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
it
Sounds
shit.
fun.
I'm talking about like, bro, we was in there breaking the rules, like doing whatever we want to do in
Y'all
the
end up filming
hallway.
the teachers too and shit. Nah.
That- I mean, nah, it just that we was in the cut, we in the corner, so bro like had he like this, so like he was getting away with it, and I'm looking at the teacher and him, so he can tell by my body language and my face to me like, okay, the teacher coming or something like that, put it up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Was it with like your own camera and stuff, or was it like?
Yeah, my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I start off the phone, I start off the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Cash Club Productions, then it was I Am Leaky, and then I switched it, you know what I'm saying? Because I went through a situation, and then now it's Leek Filmz.
Yeah.
And when he interviewed me, bro, it was nothing about rapping. I didn't even think about rapping then in high school. Yeah, it wasn't even nothing about rapping. It was like who you are, like who you was in high school.
Swish.
Yeah, Swish. That's what they used to call me in high school, Swish.
Why?
Oh, I used to be balling, bro. I used to be playing
okay.
basketball.
Were you varsity?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I went to the tryouts and stuff like that, and I ain't gonna lie, like at that point in time, bro, I was literally just going to school to get lunch, bro. I ain't been paying attention in class, none of that. I'm peeping the buck. I wasn't like my grade wasn't matching up with on the court, so when all that went like that, I had to get all my grades and all that stuff back up. But I ain't even really tripping about the sports no more.
Yeah.
I just was getting off into other stuff,
Yeah.
like just doing bad shit. So
I feel that, man. It's funny because during a period for me, like I think it's like sophomore year, like I failed Spanish and I know Spanish, bro, because I was like,
and like I ain't gonna lie, it might be off topic, but if you talking about high school, but like I failed physical science, but I think you only need a certain amount of sciences to graduate.
yeah,
And I failed it like my senior year, so I'm like, dang, like I ain't about to graduate. I ain't about to graduate. So they told us, they was like, go to the gym, and if you see your name in a chair, you graduating.
damn.
So I'm looking, everybody running. I got mine. So I'm like, damn, like where mine? But my friends done pranked me. They took my paper. So everybody sitting down, and I'm still like the last one standing up. And they're like, bro, come on, you got your paper, bro. Like my heart.
Damn, they fucked you up.
Yeah, but that was a funny moment though. Like that shit was, high school was bugged, bro.
Yeah. Sounds cool, man. So after like high school, like what ended up happening for you guys? Did you guys go to higher ed or not?
I'm gonna keep it G. I went to trade school for welding.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to trade school for welding. You feel me? I'm certified for MIG and I think and TIG. Feel me? This is a plan. Feel me? Later on in the future, I own my own business with welding. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did that.
And
then after high school, I was planning on going to college. You know what I'm saying? I had to basically for the school, I guess. I had a scholarship, but I had to come out of pocket for the home and all that. And then we was on the phone with him in front of my mom, and I just told her straight up, I said, I ain't about to put you through that.
Yeah.
So I had to take another route.
Yeah, I mean, I went to school. I didn't end up using my degree, so.
What you went to school for?
Yeah. I actually went for theology, so I studied to be a pastor.
Word. Hey, man.
That's good, though.
Yeah, shout out my mom. Like, my mom, she in the church. Like, she does that stuff. She's like, what do you call it, doctor?
Doctorate or
yeah, she went to school right now, to this day, she be preaching and doing all that.
Okay.
Shout out my mama, shout out Stephanie Mathis.
Yeah, shout out Auntie.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So I guess what's one thing that you guys have learned over time about just being in music or arts?
Patience.
Patience.
And consistency.
Yeah, I say that too. And
was there any hard lessons or bad deals you had to learn, and you guys can talk about it? Because I think the most important thing sometimes is people that are coming up, or sometimes you don't know what you're doing, and you most often you learn, I don't want to do that again, and it's from experiences like that you learn a lot.
I really feel like nobody don't really know what they doing. I really feel like people can say, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then that probably get them to the next level. But some people, they don't really know what they doing. It's okay, I'm gonna get like this. That's how I really was doing it. I ain't really know what I was doing, but it's all about perseverance and just seeing it when nobody else seeing it. That's one thing that I say about myself. I can probably be in a room with 100 haters, but I know that I got something going. I know what I can do. I don't really let nobody really phase my attitude when I'm going forward. You feel me? So I say that's one attribute. No matter what you go through, you just gotta know, seeing the bigger picture. Not trying to sound like a big positive.
Yeah.
You gonna go through stuff. You human, but you just gotta always have that in your mind that no matter what's going on, I'm gonna get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other music videos or things that you were doing that you didn't you realized you didn't want to do?
I mean, nah, cause at the end of the day, it's a journey. So you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have its ups and downs. That's what comes with it. That's what I love about it the most. You know what I'm saying? Cause when it go down, I learn from it. But when it go up, I learn from it as well. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. I just take it all in, and know what I can do, and know what I should not do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go through a lot. I'll say one thing I went through with the music. I feel like everybody take a loss. Yeah, music. If somebody saying they just woke up in the morning, whatever, and they just think it blew or whatever, you gonna go through certain shit. I got scammed one time from a fake record label, man.
Damn.
I had dropped. Matter of fact, this was one time when I had dropped that song Freestyle, and I had got an email. It was a fake little email. I guess it was Sony. Yeah. So I showed my people, everybody in the country, oh shit, he about to sign to Sony. But me just being young and not knowing, I'm man, how the fuck these people really find me? Yeah. They don't even follow me on Instagram, but I'm just going for it. You feel me? So I done raise money, bro. At the time, I ain't even really had no job like that. So I'm scraping. And they told me that I was gonna be reimbursed. And I fucked around and got scammed for all that shit, bro. So I had to paying everybody else back and shit. You gonna take losses, bro. Either you pay for a feature, you never get a song or something. You gonna take a loss, son. That will just come with it.
Yeah. No, I feel that for sure. one time I interviewed a model and she was talking about how they be scamming models too. Like I was like, God damn, like that shit's crazy. This is a scam for everything.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's a scam really for everything. Like nowadays, everybody got a phone, man. Shit, swipe away from getting scammed.
Yeah,
Really?
it's wild.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for a whole lot of that shit in the industry, no matter what you're doing.
You guys are like pretty like dripped out. Like, where do you guys like buying stuff? Like, I love chains. I've been wanting to buy a $300 chain, but I'm broke right now. So.
This is some regular shit, but this my boy Fresh Kids, man. Shout out my boy Fresh Kids.
Make sure y'all go get that Fresh Kids.
Go get it, man. This from his latest merchandise, feel me? He way from South Carolina. I want to say Darlington, but it's Fresh Kids. Shout out my boy Brandon McCaster, man. My boy, he got this. Feel me? I had to rock it in the interview. Y'all boys go cop that shit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boy got that baby shit on, though.
But I mean, you know, shopping, like, when I go, I don't get a lot. I'm like I get one or two things and then go back and get another two things. And that's how I put all my shit together.
We don't really do to it, bro. Yeah. Like, we'll get our shit put together.
Like, you guys, like, I like the style a lot. So
appreciate it, bro. Appreciate
country shit, that all.
Yeah, country shit, man.
I guess, what do you guys like to do for fun?
Shit, for fun, bro. Shit, we was talking about this last night. Like, I ain't gonna lie. What do fun? I like laughing, bro.
Laughing.
Like, I just say just doing funny shit. Like, I just like seeing people expressions and shit. Like, I just be doing bug shit. But other than like recording and shit, like making music, shit. I
mean, for me, I say like fun besides, you know, of course, like going outside having fun and shit like that, but like going for a nice run or getting a nice workout in, that's fun for me.
Workout.
Yeah, my boy working out.
I cannot relate.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'll tell this moment, bro had me in the sauna when I first came out here. Man, we in the sauna. We in that bitch for like 5 minutes. It already kicking my ass. I'm like, damn. And I'm seeing him, he just sitting there. So I'm like, I wait for him to give me some type of signal, like, all right, we good. Like, bro ain't saying a word in there. So I'm like, dang, everybody in here quiet. This is my first time ever in the sauna, bro. So I'm like, dang, it's getting hot. It's 10 minutes to go by. I done nudge him. I'm like, all right, you ready? Like 10 more minutes. I said, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes felt like, man, like when you in a predicament you don't want to be in or you uncomfortable, bro, whatever you in, bro, time gonna seem longer. Like 3 seconds can seem like 3 hours. Like it take forever, bro. We was in, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I left out that hole, I was lightheaded as hell, but I was like, damn, I'm glad to be out that bitch, bro. We was in that bitch for almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Savage.
Yeah, he went savage mode in that, bro. But like, other than what else I like? I play the game.
Yeah, that's about what I do.
Yeah. And I like the like one thing I noticed, like since I moved out here, one thing I like giving people game, like from back at home. That's one thing I really like. Not even trying to get no clout off nobody or like trying to be on some big brother shit, but I just like putting people on to other shit that I didn't know, because when I was first coming up, wasn't nobody giving me shit. I was trying to ask people for features or like for a little bit of game, but people be gatekeeping because they trying to get with the same place you going. But it's like, that's why I really like doing. I like helping people out. It don't matter if you make rock or whatever you make, bro. I want to help you.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. So we'll be right back, guys. Don Carter's gonna play a song, "Meet the Smackers," and we're just gonna listen to it. And I'll probably do some commentary as we're like just talking about it. So
just let me know in the pause. I'm about to go in.
Yeah, he gon' whack him. He don't play no game. He gon' hop on.
Oh yeah, you can put him on.
Baby, I'm a stepper. I surround myself with smackers. Lil' Bray gon' hop out, blam me with that stick. You know he gon' whack him. I'm in LA for 2 days. Uncle Sam, you know I text him. Bitch, yeah, you know I cracked up. Pass to the bro, you know he gon' slam him. Get to the green, just like the Packers.
When I'm in the city, I be with the smackers. Flood the whole block with a piece from Atlanta. I'm with the trappers, no foe, no scammer. Used to fuck with her, but now I got standards. No basic bitch, I like on the ratchet. We get put over the Glock and the pandas. Look against the bitch, she like I'm reactive. Bust at the house if I see him in traffic. Don't see him out, we gon'
go get his man.
Hit the block up with the blade, make him panic.
She don't suck dick and I'm kicking her out. She gon' pull up and eat it, I put it in her mouth. Had to run up a bad bitch, I say I'm rolling. Bullet get the flying, niggas hit the ground. You know we got bags, come and get her. Bitch, I'm in the beans, swirling round, nigga crossing that line, getting gunned down. Glock with the 30L, crappie out till the bro get active, he'll walk you down. Rapid fire, lay him down. Bounce to the back of the Glock to switch. Ain't doing no miss. Like, what's all the tension? Shout out my boy Big J, man.
Shout out Big J.
Niggas ain't hit, but on that for the bitch.
All that internet shit on me.
Niggas get jammed in the counter, so snitching. I'ma lay down for my niggas. Get put in the ground by them niggas who dissing. I'ma smoke all them niggas. Right back to back, twins run they bought with them black.
Lil' bro got no aim, he a spray of
rocks. Left out of Neiman's, I'm a shooting style. If you ain't got no motion, nigga, move around. With all that talking, we'll put it down. For sure, we gon' pull up with bleach. Hit them bitch boys sliding on shit. That's a fact, nigga, I ain't high for shit. Claim me gangsta, he turned to a beat. Got the sauce, I'ma drippin' it bit. And you know that G5 gon' come off the hip. Just some still toes, you know I'm step. Nigga know he pussy catching by itself. Call that boy book, put him on the shelf.
Doing like a daddy, pulling on my belt. Belt that ass. Better watch your fucking self.
You ain't caught nobody,
you ain't
never stepped.
Niggas always faking, doing all that rap. Watch how you approach niggas, run me step.
We ain't in the red zone with that Smith and Wesson.
Knock 'em off if a nigga test. Feel like teach all the less. Feel like the rebuy, take your brother down. If they ever play with center, miss. Shout out all the sinning, I just wanna bless you.
Baby, I'm a stepper, I surround myself with smackers. The boy gon' hop out, blaming with that. You know he gon' whack him. I'm in LA for 2 days. Uncle Sam, you know I test. Big bitch, yeah, you know I cracked the pass to the bro, you know we gon' slam him. Get to the green, just like the Packers.
Go get that out video right now. Make sure y'all go get that motherfucker.
That's cool, man. I really like your flow a lot. Like you're very like, it's seamless. Just throughout like the whole verses and stuff. Was that like another person on the chorus as well?
we was going back and forth. Shout out my boy Big J from Elgin. He's also a part of the camp too.
Okay.
Feel me? Big J.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like you guys like definitely like snapped on that and stuff. When did you guys make it?
That was, I want to say, that was that earlier this year or that was last year?
No, it was earlier this year. It was like 2-3 months ago. When
Yeah,
like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
we really went back. Matter of fact, we went back and forth. We made that song in actually 2 days, cause we was finishing it. We was starting on it, and then we came back the very next day and finished it. But we really just went back and forth, and we just came off the dome with it. Me and bro, we ain't wrote none of that. We just kept going, feeling off each other's vibe.
Yeah, it sounded like very fun. You guys were both in the same studio at the same time?
Yeah, we was in San Diego when we recorded it. Shout out to Marvin Beats. Yeah, we was at Wavy Sound Studios.
Okay.
Feel me?
That's cool because I can tell when people are having fun in the track, like on the track, and they're just building off from each other.
Yeah.
And like it gave me like that, like you guys were together kind of vibe. And like, I mean, if you listen to a lot of music now, like you rarely kind of feel that.
Yeah.
Often it's just like, I mean, if you're really good at like rapping, like you'll naturally like blend into the song. But like you could tell like the energy was a lot more like, I don't know, like crossing together and stuff.
Yeah, we was
I don't
there.
know how to explain it.
We was there. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was learning from bro. He was learning from me. So like we was basically like just rubbing off each other.
Yeah.
And putting it in and putting that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's usually like, how do you like to like work in the studio? You just like bring people in or like?
As long as I got, feel me, like my brother with me, as long as I got Leek, cause shit, he's there all the time. Like I don't really need a lot of people. Yeah. I can record in front of a lot of people, but I don't like. I really don't. I ain't want to sound like everybody. I ain't like. I'm antisocial. I don't want a lot of people around. That links you to a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd just rather be in there with my brother. You feel me? But
as
long as the vibe good, you feel me, the beat, all that hard, I can just go straight in.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah. So like, I was gonna ask like, how's this like bond between like you guys? Like, sounds like it looks like from the time you guys got off the car and stuff, like you guys just like felt like family and stuff, and like that's always like cool, like to see, especially like as artists, like both of you guys, like I think often a lot, well at least me, like I do like a lot of stuff by myself, and so I don't have that person around, but like it's just cool, like how you guys like built that and stuff.
Yeah, bro, he stay on me, I stay on him, and it ain't no yes man type shit. It's like, yeah, get on me, I get on him. And it's like, now it's to the point where we just, you feel me, we still learning from each other every day.
Yeah.
It's like, wherever he see me slacking at, feel me, he'll help. And whenever I see him slacking at, he'll help. So, like, it's basically.
What is there like any specific things that you guys have like learned from each other?
I can just say this, like, I can tell that brother real love, like, he really love this music, like, and he got a passion for the camera.
Yeah.
Like, he really got a real passion for it. Like, it can be something slight, like while he editing, and something can like mess up. Bro, get mad as hell. Like, you like, damn, bro, calm down. But it's like, he take it serious. But like, that's how it is though. Like, you showing, you feel me, you putting your all into it. Little stuff will really get you, and you really like got a passion and love for it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really learned from him. He got a like that passion, bro. Be up late night with it.
Yep.
Feel me, whatever we do, and be in the studio late night with it, bro, still there.
Yeah.
And I say like what I learned a lot from him is like how consistent he was, how like just like seeing him in the booth like the very first time out here, cause when he first came out, that was my first time ever being in the booth with him. And until now, like every time he go, getting way better and better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that the most thing I take in, like when we go to the studio, like every time he get better and better, more sharper, more fluent, more versatile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it was cool. Like just even like I could just feel like your guys' like energy and stuff when like you guys were coming out the car and stuff. So
Yeah. That's one thing about me and bro. Like, feel me, we all like, feel me, everybody around, we gonna be one accord. That's why we don't like really run deep like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the BR count now we deep, but I mean everybody gonna be one accord. You feel me? It's all love.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask something. I can't remember what it was. I have like really bad short-term memory.
You good, bro?
Yeah, you good.
But I guess what's like some goals that you guys would like to like see like in the next year or like 5 years from now, whichever one you guys prefer.
First.
I'll say within the next year, like just for us all, you know, especially for Don, like just see him in a higher position.
Yeah.
Cause like we were just talking about basically about this subject this week, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about like where we was at last year and look where we at now, you know?
Yeah.
So now it's like just cause we in a better position, the grind don't stop. So, you know, that's all, that's what I see, like just higher, more consistent, more in y'all face, more better quality music, quality videos, just everything better, bigger, larger.
Yeah.
I say that too. I say like tour, gain like bigger fan base, bringing more people to the BR camp that's like really serious about it, and like what else I say? Yeah, better quality music, good quality videos, and feel me, be able to take care of our family, feel me, so they won't have to worry about anything. Like basically just take care of our folks and stuff like that. Cause like that fame, that shit don't really mean nothing. Like, I just want to be able to take care of my people at the end of the day. I knew it's gonna come with it, you know, whether you like it or not. But that's not really what we in the game for. We really just trying to be able to put people to the next level and be able to take care of our family. For real. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys full-time artists right now, or are you also working other jobs?
Shit, I'm real working for this shit. Like just like how y'all is, whatever y'all working for. It's how we do it too. Grind different ways, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get our paper. But you gonna have to have some type of support system because this ain't, feel me, niggas ain't getting no heritage money or nothing like that, or money ain't falling off trees. Niggas is working and busting their ass for everything. So, yeah, definitely working.
Yeah. What do your parents think of like you guys like doing music and like music videos?
Shit, my mama happy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't never seen my mama so happy with me in a long time, bro. I ain't like probably from a little boy, but from the age from 16 and from me up, man, I was running wild. So, like for now, like my mom, she like real happy. I talk to her every day. Feel me? She back at home in South Carolina, but like she happy. She tell me that she happy. and I can feel the vibe that she's really happy.
Yeah.
Like, so she really likes it. She just want me to just keep, feel me, my head above water and feel me, keep our nose clean, feel me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mama, she real happy too, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know what I'm saying, her youngest boy just come out here and just stand on business and go after what I love and take it serious. So like she be letting me know all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really one of my main reasons too, just make my mom proud and my family proud.
Yeah. That's good.
As long as they happy,
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody really got to say.
Yeah.
I
For
want my
real.
people straight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause like I was saying, bro, my mama ain't always really happy with the things I was doing, but you got to go through certain things in life. But she understood that when I was going through that stuff, like whatever I was doing, but the main thing she wanted me to do is do something with my life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm glad that I'm able to like show her that I want to do something with it, and it's making her proud.
Yeah.
And that made me happy on another level.
Yeah. Definitely that like support system's like super important, especially like parents and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, like random off topic, but like I remember after seeing like Kanye's documentary and just how supportive his mom was, man. Yeah. Like that's just fucking important, you know?
Yeah. My mom plays a big role. Like I'm talking about, we probably like I talk to her every day, but whenever we get on the phone and stuff like that, like she give big like pointers to me and Leek, like things that we need to sharpen on, and it'll hit us. We'll both have the same feeling, like dang, like yeah, my mom she said that, like it's something to get us to the next level. So she definitely plays a big role into it, definitely.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, not that I want to talk a lot about myself, but like I don't really like have that support, so like it's really nice like hearing that you guys have that.
Yeah.
So.
And like I ain't always had the support neither. I ain't gonna say like my mom wasn't supporting, but like I feel like the higher you get with whatever you doing, you will get that support there. But sometimes some people just do things, feel me, one man army.
Yeah.
But like how you said earlier, bro, like sometimes it's better to be a one man army sometimes, bro. You ain't gotta worry about nobody doing no snake shit or doing anything converse to what you trying to do, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
I guess in terms of like teams, I don't know a lot about like sports and stuff, but like what's some of your guys' like favorite like
Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis.
Shout out John Morant. Big Memphis.
Big Memphis.
Yeah, we'll be back next year, but you know what I'm saying? Memphis. I like Memphis. I like Memphis.
Have they ever won like anything or?
Because
I know I'm not sure if like the Padres ever won anything, and then the Chargers left. So like after the Chargers left, I stopped caring about like sports.
NFL, I ain't gonna lie, they my team. I ain't gonna do them like that. My fault, y'all. But yeah, I like the Saints. But we gotta do better, bro. I might have to come out there and sign up, feel me, and be their quarterback or something. Damn.
Yeah, my football team, they straight Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We did solid, just draft around. Just draft pick this year. So I feel like we're gonna do real great this year. You know what I'm saying? We came up a little short last year, but we're gonna be all right.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I say NFL, the Saints, and NBA. I like Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, Memphis for NBA.
I don't watch like no hockey or, but soccer, Messi. I just whatever Messi team on, whoever he on, whoever team he on, I don't care. I'm with him. We with him. That's who we go for.
It's funny.
Yeah. Whatever team Messi on, he's like LeBron James in soccer.
If there was like any like celebrities, I guess whatever music, sports, like who would you guys like to meet?
Shit. Dead or be dead or alive? Could it be like?
Yeah.
I say Young Dolph off gate. I would love to have a conversation with Young Dolph.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. Michael Jackson. He was different. And 3. Let me see. I say Young Boy.
Young Boy.
Yeah, I say Young Dolph, Mike, and Young Boy.
I say Ice Cube, Spike Lee, and Denzel Washington.
Okay. I'm assuming they're like big inspirations for like you guys, like when you guys come in and create and stuff.
Yeah. I say like I have to keep it real. Like Mike, man, everybody was a kid once. Ain't nobody grew up hard out the womb, toting guns and all that. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when I grew up, I was a big fan of Mike. I used to be dancing like the nigga and all, bro. I used to love that. So that's he, like I say, he introduced me into the music as like a kid before I started going into a studio.
Yeah.
He like his music got me intrigued to music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like at a young age. And young boy, I just like, feel me, his style, how he raps and shit like that. If I had a conversation, I see like how he did it. Like, what was his goal? And Young Dolph, I feel me, talk to him about his independence. Like, I like how independent he was. Feel me, he ain't really needed nobody. I mean, he had people around him to push him, but as far as like labels and all that, he ain't even with that. So that's type stuff I like. I like being independent, like standing on your own ground. Feel me?
Yeah. I didn't mention mine, but if there was one person, it'd probably be Nipsey, because like a lot of the stuff that like, I mean, some of it is like theology and some of it isn't, but I remember when I first watched his like documentary of him when he was like getting that store, the marathon.
Yeah, the marathon.
And just like the impact that I was having like in the hood. Like I grew up in the hood, and so like I don't know. I always kind of was wondering like what we could do to like change it and stuff, but I'm still working like on my business aspect of stuff. But he definitely like about like owning like your blog and shit and stuff like that. It's something that I do want to do. But sadly, like you also can't like trust people.
Yeah, that's
you know, because you know
that what comes with it.
Yeah,
that's just what comes with it. RP to them.
Yeah, man.
That shit would come. It's sad that went like that, but that shit crazy though. But he definitely had a beautiful soul though.
Yeah,
like, you could tell just how the way he carried himself and stuff like that.
Yeah,
tell that he was a good man.
Yeah. He's still here with us right now. His spirit's still here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he took his human form body, but he's still here.
Yeah. Are you guys ever like? Because I know like me sometimes like, as an artist or even being like sometimes around like artists like. I kind of get wary of like shit like that happening. Like, are you guys ever like worried about that or anything?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm prayed up.
Yeah, I don't really worry about that too much.
I don't really like. I know that it could happen. Like like back at home is different.
Yeah.
Like I know it could happen. Like I know it can happen out here, but it's like just stay on pivot. Just don't be really loose with yourself.
Yeah.
I ain't saying go Hollywood and just don't hang around people, but just when to know when to be around and when to go home.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, but I stay prayed up, like, feel me?
Yeah.
Big Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like any like other things that you guys would want to like specifically like talk about? Or I know you released an album.
Yeah, Street Poet. Yeah, that's out right now.
What made you like even decide on that title?
I was going through titles at the time, and I was like, Street Poet. Matter of fact, I think somebody commented. I don't remember the exact person, but somebody commented under a picture, or I think under a song, something I was trying to release, something like that. And they said it, and I was like, that was like one of the titles. I'm gonna go with Street Poet, and feel me? Came with management with it, and they said yeah. So that was like I came upon. Street Poet, and that shit out right now, man. 10 tracks, that shit hot. 1 to 10, you feel me? That shit on all platforms, anything you could think of. Play that shit right now with only 2 features on it. Shout out to Young Bills, J Bills. Shout out my boy Big J. Both of them from the Carolinas too.
Yeah. Is there any like impact stories you have from like people that like reached out to you or like been like, oh, like this song that you made like spoke to me or anything like that?
I say, since I dropped the tape, man, I had like a lot of people come in my DMs and stuff like that. Like, it's hard and stuff like that. But I had like one person that like called me, shout out my homeboy, feel me, like saying that the tape really did something to him, like help him and inspire him to do whatever he want to do. I ain't like making some music for you to go in the booth and whatnot, but whatever. Like basically my storyline, if you know me, you know me, feel me? Like you see how far I came with it, and I still got a long ways to go, but basically chase your dream. You see how I came with it. Going from 1 to 2 or 3 views. Now I'm progressing, getting more views than I got now, and reaching out and networking with other people and getting on different platforms such as today. So basically I'm trying to inspire you to do your thing. You feel me? Like, yeah, my homeboy, he was telling me like it inspired him to do his thing. You feel me? Whatever he want to do in life. And I done had SG Hazel. He made beats too. He done, feel me, reached out, said our shit was fire and shit like that. Shout out Nico. Yeah,
Nico.
Yeah, he Nico baby. He also followed us and feel me, showed some love too as well. I might be missing a couple people, but I mean, appreciate all the people that done reached out and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
A couple more people that done reached out and stuff like that.
And is there like any like other music that you're thinking about like putting out or?
Yeah, we got singles coming, man. We got They Thought the Street Poet, that was just it. You feel me? We about to drop some more hot shit, man. Like finna flood, really. I ain't gonna really show my hand too much, but just know we coming.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we coming on. Yeah.
Cool.
We definitely got more visuals, merch, more music, content, whatever. We got it on the way.
Cool. I have one more question. Is there any tattoos that like mean like more than any of the other ones that you have? I'm just curious because you have.
Yeah, I got a lot on. It's like I got like 3 on here that mean a lot, like a lot to me. This one behind my ear, it's a cross and LLC, Long Live Carolyn. Like, yeah, so she played, that's my grandma, she played a big role into me doing this music. Like when she passed away, that kind of made me a transition in my life to chase my dream even more.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 24 now.
Okay.
Yeah, so around the time she passed away, it was 2017. Yeah, no, it was 2018. I got it tatted right here. Feel me? This is another thing that, another tattoo that mean a lot to me, because 18, I went through a whole lot. Feel me? Being in the shooting, feel me? And a whole lot, losing my grandma, a whole lot of shit, man. Yeah. And I say this BR, because, feel me? Like, coming up here changed my life. So I say that those 3 that really mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Leek?
I would say as well the BR. My astronaut with all the planets, because, you know, as far like, this is how shit I take in film. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be known, globe everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then the 3rd one right here, beneath no one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all equal, so ain't nobody can belittle me.
Yeah. I personally relate to that one because and it's just crazy. Like, a lot of people try to put you down and shit.
Yeah.
And it's
I feel
crazy.
like how bro say everybody equal, bro.
Yeah.
Like it could probably be somebody with more money, but they bleed like like how you bleed, bro. Like they human. Yeah. That's one thing with this music shit. Like basically anything you do in life, but it's like once you get clout or everybody know you, they don't even look at you like you are like a human no more. Like they expect you to hit every time.
Yeah. Like
whatever. But I mean, I ain't gonna say it's easy and I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's just natural. It's just being me. When you ain't forcing it, it's like, it's just you being yourself, but you feel me?
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else you guys would like to say or?
Shit. Shout out back at home, man. Shout out South Carolina. Shout out all the artists.
Shout out the home team.
Shout out Slim. Shout out my boy Tez. Feel me? Shout out Quad G. Shout out Big J. Shout out the Hefe. Shout out PSG Youngin. Shout out Baby C. Shout out who else? Let me see. I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out Schoolboy Kane. Yeah. Shout out Dre Major. You feel me? I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out GMF Lonnie. Feel me? Shout out everybody that doing their music. Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing different. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? BR lifestyle, you feel me? From the 803 to your side to my side, we slide. Big BR shit.
Let's go. All right, well, thank you so much for watching the podcast, guys, and thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it.
Big BR shit, man. We out here.
See y'all.